around the just launched S4 Mini, the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Just take you around the phone quickly, the specs and some differences with the S4. So before I actually show you the phone, let's just take a look around the box. With the box of the S4 Mini, you can just see that there's a picture of a phone, whereas if you look at the box for the S4, it's just a plain box there with the name on it. Basically, everything else is the same. The way the box is made and the material is made with, it's all the same. And with the S4 Mini, just some look of the quick specs, and I will be putting more details in the description. So it has LTE, HSPA Plus, Edge, an 8 megapixel camera at the back, a 1.9 megapixel camera at the front. Also has NFC, so you're not really missing out on anything there. And it has a 1.7 gigahertz dual core processor, 1.5 gigahertz RAM, 8 gig of internal memory, out of which 5 is available for you to use. Obviously, it is expandable by micro SD card. Obviously, comes with Bluetooth as well, and it has a Super AMOLED screen. So what comes in the box is basically the same as what comes with the S4. So your charging cable, adapter, and headphones, and some user information, user manuals, and stuff like that. So that's the S4 Mini on my left there. Before I actually show you on the phone, I just want to do a quick comparison with the S4. The S4 Mini has a 4.3-inch screen, whereas the S4 has a 5-inch screen, so you can see the difference there. And it has most of the features and sensors that the S4 has, but doesn't have features like the air gesture and the air view and things like that. It doesn't have the LED indicator. I believe it also doesn't have the multi window as well. Apart from that, pretty much looks like a mini S4, as the name says, S4 Mini. It pretty much looks the same, you can see there, save for a couple of hardware changes and software features. Just taking a quick look around the Mini. So at the back you have 8 megapixel camera, your LED flash, speaker. In the front is your front-facing camera, sensors, home button which is physical, and then your back-end menu button which is capacitive. On one side is your volume rocker, the other side is your power and standby buttons. At the top is a 3.5mm jack for the headphones, microphone, and IR blaster. Now to take out the battery cover. The battery itself is much smaller than that of the S4. It's a 1900 mAh battery, as you can see there. And then inside is where you put your SIM card and your micro SD card. It's a slightly different layout than that of the S4 inside. And one more thing to let you know is that it is slightly thicker than the S4. The S4 is 7.9 millimeters thick, whereas the S4 Mini is 8.9 millimeters thick. It's probably because it's a much smaller phone and they had to fit in a lot of stuff in there, so that's the reason. And some of the differences between the S4 and the S4 Mini is obviously the screen size, the resolution. Speaking of resolution, the S4 Mini has a much less resolution. It's a 4.3-inch screen with a 960 by 540 resolution, whereas the S4 is obviously a full HD screen. The processors are obviously different. The S4 comes in different variants, quad-core and octa-core, whereas this one comes in a 1.7 dual-core version. The RAM is 2 gig on the S4, 1.5 on the Mini. So these are just some of the quick differences. And one more time, just laying them side by side, you can see the screen size there. The user experience is pretty much the same in terms of the software, save for the smaller screen. So obviously your screen real estate is much less. I'm just going to turn it on to show you quickly how it looks on the phone. I've already set it up and things like that. Alright, so just turning it on. You notice the icons are slightly smaller, obviously to fit with a smaller screen compared to the S4. But apart from that, the user experience is pretty much the same. It's actually pretty snappy as well. If you want a smaller version, if you don't want such a big screen, I think this is a very good option. and it is missing air view, and then the LED indicator is obviously also missing, and you don't have that physically as well. So these are some of the things, for example, that are not there on the S4 Mini. When you go to the notification panel layout as well, you see the multi-window and things like that are not there. That was a quick look at the S4 Mini and also a quick comparison with the Samsung Galaxy S4. Once again, I'll put the specifications in the description. Thank you for watching.